Yo! What the fuck? Bro, what the What's good? It's your boy Sheen.
Z.
And we are jumping back into the Band of Brothers. We are finishing the series up today. It's been amazing learning all this stuff about World War II and the Easy Company. Lost a lot on the way, but they definitely made the progress needed to put honor to all the fallen soldiers' name. We got the information that Hitler passed away. God ended itself. We got the first look at a concentration camp that the Easy Company stumbled upon. So that was a lot for the soldiers to take in. It's looking like the war is ending soon. So hopefully, we get, I wouldn't say a good ending, but something that we can definitely end off with that can, put a smile on our face. Make sure you guys head over to the Patreon and check the Patreon out. The new series will be The Bear. So by the time you guys get this, yeah, man, we're gonna be deep into it. So make sure you guys head over to the Patreon, check it out, and sub up. We also got a link in the description for our Discord. So if you want to jump in there and talk about anything under the sun, hit that link, jump in there, and start chit-chatting. But without further ado, let's jump into the finale for the Band of Brothers. Let's get it.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops.
That boy bones.
And more than a year since we'd first gone to war. Not knowing what would happen to us. I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
I thought it might be you.
Morning.
But up early?
Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out.
That
Come
boy
to join me for a
drunk.
morning swim. Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506th, going all the way back to Toccoa. I traded them for a couple of Lugers. That's a bargain.
Yeah, he about to see everybody that passed away too.
Damn, that's when he was clean cut.
And my man Nick's lost his wife and shit last
What do you
episode
think you'll
too.
do after this?
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink. Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
In the Army?
Yeah, it's a career.
Yeah, that's just something that like people don't really think about is what you gonna do after.
There's a company in Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works.
That sounds picturesque.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, I know the owners. Probably gonna expect me to make something of myself. I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Dang, that'd be
You don't want to
perfect.
separate. They've been together so long.
We'll see how you do in your interview, but, man of your qualifications, I think probably scrape something up commensurate with your current salary level.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
They've been together so long, it's gonna feel weird not to be with each other.
I think it's just gonna be weird in general going back home and like trying to find a regular job and just trying to fit in with society.
I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims. We'd entered Bavaria in early May, with the hopes of capturing Berchtesgaden. Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance. The first step was blocking the roads.
Damn.
They about to just blow them rocks out. It's about to take a minute.
Well, if you're the SS, you're not gonna let us waltz into Hitler's house?
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Duly noted. I already recommended you to Colonel Sink.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
Ron, we're not sure what's up there. The Colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary risks.
Well, he hit that joint like he's smoking that shit. Looking for
Yes,
that
I
shit.
just had a
blew up.
conversation with General Leclerc.
Wait,
He told me he was
cheesing.
first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden.
I might have worked a little bit.
Told him I understood his point. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. One Easy Company in the lead. Have the men assembled down on the Autobahn.
Yes, sir.
That shit did nothing.
It looked like it was gonna do something. We don't need to be losing nobody this late into the war, man. Come on.
Eerie. Not even any natives.
That's because this is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi.
Dang, that's crazy.
We need to find some place we can put the colonel.
How about right there?
Everybody in that town is a Nazi. They all gotta go. Finish him.
No.
You stay right there. I was
Nah,
smoking.
he was trying to take those notes or whatever that is.
Yeah.
With the check-ins, the who was there.
No, don't run.
He got them symbols everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
How many brides get a wedding present from Hitler?
Now, let me get some of that.
You want to take half? You know, whoever comes in here after us is going to take whatever isn't nailed down.
Well, wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah, let me get some of them souvenirs. Wait, Spirit's coming over?
I don't even think about it.
He be so wired.
But
The same expression. Nah, that's some fine china right there.
More?
Permission to climb the mountain, sir? Eagle's Nest?
What is this?
Wait 1 minute. 1 Battalion HQ, seal off the north side and prepare for prisoners.
Sergeant Grant?
And Harry? Nobody gets hurt, not now.
I feel like a lot of soldiers are getting antsy.
oh, what if somebody got stabbed?
Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg. And take the Eagle's Nest.
They've got.
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator. It was one of the crown jewels of his empire. And the man was afraid of heights.
He probably got so much stuff in there.
Like nobody was even in there, boy.
Bro. That's that boy laying on the floor?
Here's to him.
That's not Hitler.
I seen the joint on his sleeve. The Adolf Hitler.
No, goddammit, listen. Hitler, no.
Hey, Adolf!
But that view is crazy.
Crazy.
I hope you don't mind. We made ourselves at home. Love what you've done with the place. Hey, have a drink.
From Corps, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions. You ready for it? Listen up. German army surrendered.
Uh-huh.
I got a present for you. Come on.
Must have found that alcohol he like. That vat or whatever it's called. VAT 90.
A whole stash of it, probably.
Discovered it yesterday. Had it on double guard ever since.
I can vouch for that, sir.
Oh, anxious to get off duty, O'Keefe.
No, there's just so much to see and do, sir.
Yeah, we definitely got the alk in there.
Probably a whole
This
cellar.
is VAT 96, I think it was
So
called.
much he can't even carry it to the crib, man. I knew it. That's a whole cellar of it.
1,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne. And he marked the day the war in Europe came to an end.
That's crazy.
Take what you want and have each company take a truckload. We're heading for Austria in the morning, but don't feel you have to leave anything here for whoever comes next.
Austria, sir.
Happy VE Day.
Yeah,
VE Day?
victory in Europe.
Nah, I need all that. Taking that to the crib.
The boy about to find that shit.
Yeah.
10,000 bottles.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force. And no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden. Until they saw Austria.
Whole different scenery, my boy.
Like they ended off in the most beautiful spot. This is the end right here, man. How many truckloads you taking that out? I need about 10 of those.
What?
10
Taking
truckloads.
1,000 bottles myself. Bugging.
So all those German soldiers.
I have a drunk right now. Boy, cheese.
Boy, mouth open.
What says you need a hand? The shorty's popping out. I'd have went right back down the hill, like, yo,
for the
come
ones
on, Eddie,
that-
two my mans, come on.
For the
Three men.
for the ones that started out the war when it first started, all the way up to now, that's still standing. Nah, that's amazing.
But I feel like a survivor's guilt gonna start hitting them. They like, damn, my man should have been here.
I think once they get home, it'll hit, because that's when the war really gonna be over.
But to see these sights,
Pretty comfortable here.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, at the school, and at the airfield.
We're gonna take that Luger.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
Damn, they can still salute each other.
that's what he was saying like 2 episodes ago. He was like, we could have been like friends. Like, we didn't know nothing about them.
As you went higher up into the rankings with the German army, weren't you like higher on the Nazi scale?
They said for the SS people, it was like that.
Small advantage is gained by sheer grit in the face of withering fire from a suicidal enemy being slowly hammered back into the hills. But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan. A victory that can only be won by worked war bonds and heroic sacrifice.
That's what the Pacific would be about?
Yeah, I think so.
So, when are we going?
We don't have a date yet.
We gonna tell the men right away?
Some of them will have enough points to go home instead.
Not many. Their only medal's Purple Heart.
I think most of us here will have enough. And each of us will have to decide what to do. I don't know how long we're waiting here for orders, but I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight. That means troop reviews, but above all, it means physical training. Get your NCOs on it.
Like, damn, I just got out of Germany. I gotta go to fucking Japan, dummy.
Boy, live God.
The deer's gonna shoot back.
Leave me alone. How about y'all just shut up?
Hey, man.
Let Shifty kill us some dinner.
Hey, bro, come on. Lock in.
Bam.
Oh, God damn it, Shifty.
Seems they want me to stay around a while.
You serious?
How many points you need?
15.
Damn, so are they injured to get back on them points to go home?
That's crazy.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. On this, the anniversary of D-Day, he has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company, effective immediately. For Easy Company, the winner is...
Person not gonna go home.
Come on.
Serial number 130-66266, Sergeant Darrell C. Powers.
Shifty. Wow.
That's tough. He just said he didn't have enough.
Sergeant Grant will see to it that 2nd Platoon takes over at the Crossroads checkpoint, beginning tonight at 2200 hours. General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. So, beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
Talking about the war over, them boys going right back.
He was, well, it's been a long time.
Yo, it's beautiful out there, boy.
Yes, sir. I gathered up my loot. Pistols, mainly. Paperwork's all done. I even got my back pay in my pocket. I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this. I seen.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, go home and enjoy that for all of us.
Yeah, Shifty, man.
2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear and a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment. Shifty had a broken pelvis, broken arm, and a bad concussion. He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals.
Okay.
Got the points. I'm going back to Kitty.
Harry, do you really think the
Fucking
kitty has
drunken
an officer for
driver
us by now?
Colonel. Bro, you gotta think everybody's celebrating.
How am I supposed to tell her I had the chance to come home to her, finally? Decided not to, so I could go jump on Tokyo.
All right, so don't tell her. Besides, she's waited for you for 3 years, right? We'll be to Tokyo and back in 2 years, 3 tops.
That's 6 years away from your significant other, though.
Just waiting to go, and I'm gonna be back in Wilkes-Barre, making babies.
You didn't tell her? No, I couldn't get him to shut up.
Is that in PA?
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
What?
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away. If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, they do, man.
Company E lost 24 men killed there.
Yes, sir. 17 of those were in my company commander's plane and went down on D-Day.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day.
Nah, this was like the episode 4, I think. It was getting active. Ooh. So he walked in, he got hit by that grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It's that PTSD, boy.
Oh, man.
That's gonna haunt him forever.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war. You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon.
That is correct, sir.
And you were on the line the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that? Under those conditions?
Bro, that episode was ridiculous. That's the gonorrhea episode, toy episode.
But this right here?
Since Toy got his leg blew off.
Because that's when that's when they was going to Foy.
I said, why do you want to leave your men?
Well, it's not that, sir. It's just that if the war was still on in the Pacific and I could do some good over there.
Looking to have your own division someday?
No, sir.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, let me tell you something, son. You've done enough. Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements and for the 101st. If they do go to the Pacific eventually, you should be running one of the battalions. And frankly, I think your men have earned the right to keep you around.
The boy not letting him transfer. I knew that was gonna happen because he just kept talking about his men like you about to just leave your men.
I feel like that's good for Winters though.
So I would stay in Austria for the time being, waiting for orders, and trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
That's what the colonel said. Well, what are we gonna do without war?
Oxwell was at the slave camp, said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp. Under direct orders, and I'm happy to follow it.
About to do something stupid.
Because he just said also that wasn't the only casualty they had.
They were saying this is Nazi country. Everybody here knew what was going on.
Is this personal to you?
No, it's a goddamn order.
Does Major Winters know about this?
Doesn't matter here.
Oh, the fuck it doesn't. What if this guy's just a soldier? What if he's an officer with no ties to the SS? What if he's innocent?
You know what? What if he's a fucking Nazi commandant of a fucking slave camp?
Which one? Which camp? You don't have any proof.
You think he's a soldier like you and me? Fucking innocent German officer?
About to shoot him.
Wer sind Sie?
Sie sind der Kommandant.
Gehen Sie hinaus.
Sie sind der Kommandant.
Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Nein! Nein! Bitte nicht schießen! Bitte!
You just gotta let that boy leave, God duty do. Damn. He shot Lee.
Shoot him!
No.
That's a war crime right there, boy.
Fuck it. Nobody will know.
Run.
The war's over, anybody would run.
Everyone just wanted to go home.
5 years. I think I was in every country. But France was the best. Italy would be second for me. Russia is not desirable. Ukraine is okay.
When do you get out?
The unit is discharged. We leave when my captain gets transferred.
He's German.
It's the end of my second war.
Jesus.
I'm going home now. To Mannheim.
I'll take this one. Pascat bitte. Hey, Webster! My relief.
Don't salute the Germans.
Oh, come on. I said to get a kick out of it. Anyway, I got me a new enemy. The Japs. 75 points. How about you? I mean, you're a Toccoa guy, right? How many you got?
Wouldn't you like to know? 81.
The boy need 4 points.
Hey!
I feel like that's some foreshadowing.
Munich.
Since he needs 4 points, I feel like he might get shot or something.
Like he won't make it home. And he's so close to home.
Something's gonna happen to one of them. It's gonna blow up.
It's all flipped over? Come on, man.
He was dead when they brought him in.
He was 10 points short.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying. Young men who wanted to be home with their family.
Oh my gosh.
What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
It's D-Day. The second platoon's on Bill
That boy like he fresh 16.
Just landed in Normandy and wound up like I don't know what. Whose side are you on? What a fucking character.
What happened to him?
Got his legs
Somebody laying on the ground?
Yeah.
They wouldn't give me any gas. Krauts.
We killed him.
I tried to explain. This fucking limey wouldn't listen. Private, we got a problem here. Do you have any gas? Well, I guess I'll just use his Jeeba. I don't think he's gonna be needing it.
Yo! What the fuck? Bro, what the
Jesus. He's not gonna make it.
You can't operate on him?
Not me. You'd need a brain surgeon. And even if you had one, I don't think there's any hope.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
You find the shooter, I want him alive. Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Non-com guarding each roadblock and at least 2 men watching every road out of town. Bull, Malark, you each take a squad and one of these witnesses on a house-to-house search. We shoot this bastard on sight? Try and take him alive.
Fuck boy up.
Nah, people, it's about to get real crazy now.
Come with me.
Why?
Get in the Jeep.
Where are we going? To the hospital.
Get in.
He must be a brain surgeon.
Yeah.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away.
Get in the Jeep now.
Him, he was shot in the head.
Man, Eugene.
Half hour ago.
If you want him to live, you'll help me. First, by putting that away.
Yeah, y'all need him more than anything right now. I don't like this.
Oh, Grant.
He beating his ass in there.
He's taking a bigger beat than me and him. Wanna play a different game? All right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Wanna go in there and join in?
Wasn't he there?
They whooped his ass respectfully. Spears about to lose it.
This him?
That's him. Replacement. Our company.
Yeah.
What weapon?
Oh.
Talk to an officer, you say sir.
Y'all all beating his ass, now nobody wanna look.
Nah, Spears might kill him. You're like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, he don't wanna do it. Nah. He not gonna do it.
I'll shoot him in his leg.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit. Scout Surgeon says he's gonna make it.
I'm guessing they were Hitler's photo album, sir. Sure had a lot of pictures of him in it.
So you looked at him, but you didn't take him?
That's right, sir.
I don't believe you.
A smirk on his face. Yeah, what's going on? We're supposed to be chilling right now.
If it's not gonna put you in too much of a bind, I'd like to resign as company first sergeant. If I have my choice, I miss being back amongst the men. I'd be happy to go to staff sergeant, whichever platoon you want to put me in.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself.
Thank you, sir.
You want to take over Sergeant Grant's platoon?
That would do fine, sir.
All right, then report to Lieutenant Peacock. Let me know if he gives you any trouble.
Oh, sir, you make your decision yet?
Yeah, I did.
We haven't seen this side of my man Spears yet, yo. They made him look real human right now. Obviously he's human, but...
I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person. They're too much of a valuable resource to the military.
They got a new fit on.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
So some of us would stay by choice. But others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away. So it's an airborne exhibition. They have one of every Allied combat plane they've used in the war. You'll be like a technical advisor and make sure they get everything right. Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location.
Sir, Paris is just fine.
Boy, malarkey going to Paris.
And your driver will drop you off at a hotel of your choice. I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon.
I won't let you down, sir.
Yeah, and this shit hit me because it's like, bro, they might never see each other again. Damn.
Malarkey been through a lot, though. Well, they all been through a lot.
As you probably know, the Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer. They usually don't let him stay with the same company.
Yes, sir, I figured this was coming.
They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer. It's an idiotic theory, especially in your case. Nevertheless, they've given me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place. There was a German general who was a little PO'd about having it surrendered to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
Major, is this the type of job I can expect from now on?
Yeah.
He's trying to get them as far away from this as possible.
He's not trying to have them drop over in the Pacific.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Oh, shit!
Oh. This guy didn't salute.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel.
Are you acting like that?
The rank, not the man.
Yeah, bro, stop acting crazy for.
I'm hating. He playing hate. Yo, he playing hate.
I don't believe he was gonna try and walk past and not.
Right, yo, I'll grip your fucking shirt up. Don't do that again, yo.
Man,
He was getting them boys right. He was me now, so.
Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft.
You fought bravely, proudly for your country. You are a special group.
Die ineinander einen,
You found in one another a bond
wie sich nur im Kampf entwickeln kann.
that exists only in combat, among brothers.
Die Fuchshöhlen geteilt haben.
He's speaking to them too.
Held each other in dire moments.
Die den Tod.
We've seen death and suffered together.
Ich bin stolz, mit euch gedient zu haben.
I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you. You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
Man, he definitely was speaking to every soldier out there.
Whether you was on our side or not. Going to that cold plunge?
What the hell happened to
Damn.
Guaranteed.
New Jersey, huh?
Yeah.
That boy leaving. Hey!
I jumped in with a suit on. Yeah.
You're done. That's Buck.
The boy Buck is there?
But Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right.
That's what's up.
Became a prosecutor in Los Angeles. He convicted Sirhan in the murder of Robert Kennedy and was later appointed to the California Court of Appeals. David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal.
He looked like a...
He went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
What?
That's crazy.
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company.
Now that just killed me. I was not expecting that.
George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. And as a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998.
Wow. That's when you was born.
Doc Rowe died in Louisiana in 1998. He'd been a construction contractor. Frank Briccani returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman.
That boy out.
Joe Lee
get him out of there.
returned to San Francisco and drove his cab.
Abraham.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had.
That boy Bull.
Moving business in Arkansas. He's still there.
Damn, he went to the ocean and was never seen again, bro.
Milton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir, Hitler's personal photo albums. He was killed in a car accident in 1958.
That boy
Floyd
had the
Talbot,
album.
we all lost touch with in civilian life until he showed up at a reunion just before his death in 1981. How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man.
No cap.
Became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world. Harry Welsh. He married Kitty Grogan, became an administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea. In 1958, returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison. He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Yes, sir.
That was the best life for him. I feel like that boy is a soldier, natural born soldier.
Easy company! School circle!
That boy Buck pulled back up. Chill out, man. Happy to see that boy in the rotation again.
The boy smiling again.
D-Day plus 434.
D-Day plus a year and a couple months.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Regardless of points, each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home. Each of us
That's a
would be forever
relief,
connected
but
by our
it's
shared
not at the
experience.
same time.
Like, bro, heart pumping because you don't know what is happening after this.
Yeah, that's like he said. They gotta rejoin the world as best as they could. And you thinking like, bro, this is the last time I'm gonna be with the gang.
Like, with all the guys.
Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. He was divorced a couple of times.
Damn, Nix.
In 56, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world.
Deserve
My friend
it, my
Lou
boy.
died in 1995. I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works, but I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war.
Really,
I stayed around Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hershey? What the fuck? That shit's 20, 30 minutes from us. Hey, yo!
What?
I still live today.
He's still living today. I'm gonna call my boy up.
And I do not think of the men I served with.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yo, we go there to work out every day. Every day. I'm gonna go searching around for my man where he at.
Feeling it's a very unusual happening.
We knew that we could depend on each other.
Slipped in.
Boy, lit.
Brave, so brave is unbelievable. And
Malark.
Bill Garnier and Joe Toy, they were very, very special.
Part of the big war.
That's
one little part.
I knew it.
Sometimes it makes me cry.
You got that same voice.
That are still buried over there, and those that come home to be buried.
You thought that you could do just about anything, and after the
We
war was
sound
over,
like
and you...
50?
He's hoping to stay alive, that's all. Yeah.
Martin.
Henry V was talking to his men. From this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered. We lucky few, we band of brothers. For he who today sheds his blood with me shall be my brother.
Do you remember the letter that Mike Ranney wrote me? Do you remember how he ended it?
Yo, they all in the room together?
Cherish
I believe so.
the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no, but I served in a company of heroes.
That's on head. That meant a lot to my boy. Dang, they ain't show us no pictures or nothing. What we seen?
The end of Band of Brothers. Wonderful series. Very informative. Very heartfelt. And like I said plenty times before, I enjoyed every bit of it. At the end of shows like this, when they show the real soldiers, it can always be emotional just to hear their voices and to put in that just helps put everything into perspective, that even though you were watching the series with actors, like, this is all based on true events and real people. So you have to take everything into consideration while watching this series. We hope you guys enjoyed all of it with us from the start, from all the chaos to this finale where we got to see the beautiful scenery, the beautiful relationships built, and then the sending off of the soldiers and hearing how, you know, their stories were after the war. Definitely up there for me in series, for sure. Yeah, man, not too much to say, but just enjoyed every bit of it. Loved all the comments that you guys gave us and all the extra information. It helped us get deeper into the series while watching it, knowing certain information that you guys put within the comments for us. So
we appreciate y'all for just showing the love on this series. As we went through it, going into it, not really knowing anything about Easy Company, being introduced to the characters from the first episode with Sobel and them going through the training. And then ever since that first episode, I don't know if you guys could tell in the reaction, but you know what I mean, we were invested and interested and intrigued by how everything was going to turn out and how everything was ran since the first episode. So hopefully you guys got enjoyment out of it, while also, you know what I mean, being able to see that we tried our best to be genuine with our reactions, as well as put ourselves in their shoes to connect with the characters a little bit more. It was a beautiful story, and then to see those people talking in the beginning, not really knowing who was who, but knowing that they were the survivors of the war, because we didn't know who survived, you know what I mean, throughout the series, and then to see the names pop up at the end, and to have them be a part of this. And like Sheem said, you see the actors and stuff, but us to be able to see the true Winters, and that boy in PA though, like that boy 30 minutes away.
And then Lipton was it Lipton or is it
some Wilkes-Barre?
Henry Walsh he's in Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre's probably like an hour or something away.
Right, them boys right around the way. He probably walked past, drove past it, he didn't know that was him. Like, that shit crazy. We appreciate y'all. The way that y'all, you know what I mean, engage with us through this series, the amount of subscribers and supporters that we've got from the series alone, and the views don't really matter to us. It does, but the interactions was the biggest thing. Us being able to, you know what I mean, read you guys' comments for all the vets and people that did serve or had family that served and that was in Easy Company, or new people in Easy Company, to hear your stories as well. That means a lot to us.
Thanks for sharing those
yeah,
stories,
I want to say thank you for sharing that again, because a lot of people may feel like if they do share some stuff like that, the reactors won't read it, or may not take the time out of the day to, you know what I mean, reply back. But we try our best to reply back to everybody, or if we don't reply back, we definitely read every single comment that we get. So thank y'all for all the love again. If you enjoyed our reaction and the reaction to this series, make sure you like the video, comment down below, let us know your final thoughts on this. We appreciate everyone that was here on the ride with us through this series. We are planning to go through the Pacific and also watch a couple more war movies in the future. We'll keep you guys updated with that as we jump into the Bear. Will be the next series that we do, and then there's a few more shows that have new seasons coming out around summertime, so we'll be jumping into those. But then sometime after that, when we get closer to finishing Breaking Bad and finishing up those series, we'll go ahead and jump into the Pacific for you guys.
It's definitely on the list, man.
It's on the list.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Another movie that we're gonna look into is Schindler's List. Schindler's List. We got a lot of people that recommended that, so we're gonna jump into that too, man. But thank y'all again. We appreciate y'all. Until the next video.
Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers and the kids reacted.